this video, Steve and I take two hikes. First, a forest hike on the Fossil Trail near Goat Mountain, 3.8 miles out and back with 1,150 feet elevation gain. And the second, a hike to Goat Marsh RNA, 4.6 miles out and back with 300 feet elevation gain and wonderful views of Mount St. Helens. Hi everybody, I'm out for a hike today with Steve and we're at the Mount St. Helens National Volcanic Monument and we're at the Kalama Horse Camp. And this is on the southwest side of the monument. We're going to be doing a hike today. It's called the Fossil Trail and we're not sure how far we're going to go. We're going to try and go about 2.5 miles up to a ridge. Here's a map of the whole monument and we are off to the left in the center at the Kalama Horse Camp. And we're going to be doing trail. It's going around Goat Mountain, Trail 242. We're just gonna go get started and see how far we make it. Several different trails start here. We're gonna go to the left of the map. And it's kind of funny, they have this sign here that says, sorry, the sign was stolen. But here we are, Fossil Trail number 242. It's open for hiking, horses, bicycles, closed to motor vehicles, and motorized equipment. We're getting started. It's around 5 o'clock. It was a long drive for us to get here today. Quite a bit of traffic. And we're staying in a cabin about a half an hour from here in Cougar. I try and come hiking down at Mount St. Helens at least once a year, and over the past several years I've always tended to go down by the Coldwater area and Johnston Ridge and hike there. Last year I came down and hiked the Ape Cave and hiked from this trailhead out along the Kalama River, and so I'm excited now to do a little bit more exploring. We're gonna hike this afternoon and then we're gonna do another hike tomorrow. We've come in a few minutes and now we're crossing the road and we're just going to keep going straight. Let's see what the sign says. Fossil Trail. Yep. Here we go. Getting into a little bit thicker forest here, and we're glad we brought our rain jackets because the clouds are rolling in. It feels like it might rain. We're getting some peekaboo views off to our right of Goat Mountain. It's just over 4,700 feet tall. And hopefully up at the ridge we'll get a nice clear view. There's some bear grass right by the side of the trail. I'll show you the bloom up close. More peekaboo views of Goat Mountain. It's 6:45 and we decided this is going to be our turnaround point. We've come in 1.9 miles and gained 1,150 feet elevation, so it's been a little bit steeper than we expected. We've had little peekaboo views of Goat Mountain, which has been nice. We've seen lots of wildflowers, mostly white ones here in the forest, and lots of pretty trees, and it's been a really wonderful hike. So we're going to make our way down now and then have dinner when we get back to the trailhead. So thanks for coming along with us, and we'll see you next time. Steve and I are out for a little bit more exploring this morning at Mount St. Helens, and we're up the road a little bit from the Kalama Horse Camp, and we're going to be going up the trail behind us, and we're looking for the Goat Marsh Research Natural Area. That's a mouthful. Yeah, we're still by Goat Mountain, and there's a nice marsh up there, and we're going to see if we can find it. The trail isn't very well marked, but I've checked my map and my GPS, so we think this is the right place. It's about 47 degrees, cloudy, and about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's forecast to get sunny and clear off around 11:30. Hopefully it warms up a few more degrees. We had a few minutes of climbing and now it's gotten relatively flat. Okay, we've come to a trail marker. We've come in on the Kalama Ski Trail, and we're going to go straight ahead on the Goat Marsh Trail, 237A. Off this way to the left. We've reached a sign that says Goat Marsh Research Natural Area and Goat Marsh Lake.
Camping, stock, and motorized use prohibited.
There are two lakes here. We'll see if there's any more wildlife around the lakes. We're arriving at the first of two lakes, Goat Marsh Lake. Cold breeze has picked up. We're going to make our way to the second lake now. Really pretty. It's clear enough off to the right. We're just getting our first views of Mount St. Helens. Look for a clearing here and give you a look. Step out here. We've come to the end of the trail. This is the end of the second lake. We've come to the end of the trail. It was 2.3 miles with only around 300 feet of elevation gain. What do you think, Steve?
My kind of trail. Pretty flat, not much elevation gain. Got views of Mount St. Helens, and we ended up at this sort of swampy, marshy lake. Very nice. No bugs either.
Yeah, it's been a great day. The breeze is picking up, but we've seen some birds, and we're gonna have a snack and then head back.
Yep.
Thanks for coming along. Have a great day.
See you next time.